Morning everybody. Well, flying solo again today. Al's back, he's still playing him up. And once again, I'm struggling to find somewhere where the grass isn't too long. So, I've come here, which is just round the corner from where I live, because I know the owner of this land keeps his pet sheep on here. You can see them over there. Some kind of rare breed, longhorn, whatever they are. Now the downside to this permission is that Al and myself have done it so many times, and to be honest, the only decent things we've ever found is a Henry VIII silver hammered coin, which I found over there, and Al found a really nice strap end just over there. And apart from that, we didn't find much at all. So, today, with the Deus II, I'm not using the sensitive FT mode, I'm using the deep mode. Just in the hope that I find something worth looking at. So anyway, those are the scores on the doors, my friends. So, I'll plod on in the deep mode and just hope that I find something. Right. I'll crack on and I'll catch you on the first decent signal that I get. If I get one. Catch you later. Right then, well, this is the first halfway decent signal I've had. It's a strange one because 1 minute it's telling me it's iron and the next minute it's telling me it's not iron. But as we all know, there's only one way to find out, so I'll give it a dig, turn the plug over and see what we've got. Right, well, I've been trying for about 5 minutes to find this, and it's right down there, so it's probably about 10 inches deep, and I think whatever it is just here, and it looks like an extremely old knife. Looks like a wooden handle, predominantly made of iron, obviously, but there must be some copper in it or something somewhere that was giving me a halfway decent signal. Now, I mean, I'm no expert, but I would imagine that that is an extremely old knife. I don't know what kind of knife. Could quite easily be from the 1700s. Anyway, at least it's not complete rubbish, and I'm quite happy with it. Right, we'll pop that into the bag and crack on. Right then, well, I've eventually managed to find a clean signal with no iron in it at all, which is very difficult on this permission because it's absolutely full of iron. I mean, I don't know what they were doing a few hundred years ago, but, well, I just don't know, but it's just literally is full of iron. I've come across the stream now into this other field because, to be honest, I'm finding absolutely nothing in there at all, apart from a couple of tin cans and foil. Oh, and that rusty old knife that you saw. Anyway, I'm going to double it down here. It's coming up at 83, a nice clean signal. So I'll turn the plug over and see what we've got. Right then, well, I mean, it's telling me that there's something in the hole, but I'm also getting a signal in the plug itself, just about there. So let's see what we've got. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, good lord, it's a coin. Looks in decent condition, whatever it is. Well, that is a very welcome find, considering what I've been digging up. I think it's Victoria. As I say, it doesn't look in bad condition. So I'm gonna pop that into the box, and I'm just going to check out that other signal that's down there. I suspect it's iron, but you never know. Right, I'll pop that away and I'll get back to you if I find anything else in the hole that's worth looking at. Ah, lovely little find. Right then, we've got another decent target down here, not far from where I found that penny or whatever it is. Don't know if you can hear that. It's coming up at a solid 84, 85. Right, let's give it a dig and see what we've got. Right, well, I've checked the hole, it's not in there. Whatever it is, it's about there. I'm just hoping for the best. Well, imagine my surprise. It's a shotty end. Obviously an old one, made out of brass, which is why it's such a good signal. But there you go, cracking signal, cracking numbers, got to dig it. Right, we'll pop it away and crack on. Bugger. Well, once again, I was in two minds as to whether or not to dig this, because I was getting an iron signal and a decent signal at the same time. But I've turned the plug over, it's only about 5 inches deep. It was coming up at in between 75 and 91, and it looks as though we might have got a nice little buckle. And just see it down there. Oh yeah, that's a nice buckle. I'm quite happy with that. And if you look at the crossbar on the buckle, that's why I was getting the iron signal, because it looks as though the actual crossbar is made out of iron. You can see the corrosion on it. But that is another very welcome find. Right, we'll pop that into the little boxy thing, and I'll plod on along at the side of the stream where I am at the moment. Well, apart from not finding much, it's now starting to rain. Anyway, this time, ladies and gentlemen, don't know if you can hear that, we've got a solid 74 and there's no iron in it. So let's just hope it's not another shotty end. Right, I'll turn the plug over and we'll see what we've got this time. Right, well, it was only about 5, maybe 6 inches deep, and whatever it is, it's about there. So, oh, hold on a minute. It's another buckle. And this one looks like a little belter. It's better than the last one. Look at that. That's a cracking little buckle, that. About 1700s, same as the last one, I think. Still got the pins attached to it. Look at that. Oh, and there's a little bit on the end there as well. I don't know what that's for. That's an absolute little belter. That's the best thing I've found all day. I mean, the other buckle was nice, little shoe buckle or knee buckle, same as this, shoe buckle, knee buckle, but that is a cracking buckle. And as some of you know, I do like a good buckle, and that is a good buckle. Right, well, I think I'm going to head for the trees and get some shelter, because the rain's getting even heavier now. Right, I'll pop that away, fill the hole in, and head for the trees. Well, I thought this might be a short video, and it is. Two reasons. Firstly, as you know, I'm not finding a great deal. I found 2 or 3 nice little bits, but I've been out here for quite a few hours now, and the signals are just so few and far between. And as I said earlier, the place is just full of iron. Obviously I'm not digging it up, but it's just full of iron. I don't know why. So just not finding much. The second reason is the weather's getting worse. It keeps absolutely hammering it down. I keep having to go under the trees for some shelter, so basically I've had enough. So thank you very much for joining me, I do appreciate it. Please keep hitting that subscribe button down there, because it would make me feel a whole lot better about today's debacle. Right, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll catch you all the next time round, my friends. Bye for now.